We're in today with the GTX 1650. This is a 2019 video card from MSI with 896 shaders. It's got 4GB of VRAM GDDR5 running at 1485 MHz on the core clock, 2001 MHz on the memory clock, 128 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7-6950X with 10 cores and 20 threads. Let's jump in a couple of games and see how this small video card is holding. Let's go. Let's jump into Battlefield 3 and see how it's running with 1080p and ultra details. This is an interesting performance from the video card, but definitely in the right direction with this. I got 60 FPS and I'm gonna see how it's performing with other resolution and graphics, because it's there, you know, it's a decent performance from this small video card. You know, I got 230 watts consumption from the whole computer. I got 60 watts consumption from the video card. Fan power, 75% fan power in order to get this video card. Look, what the... Did you manage to do it? I managed to kill... Oh my days. I got 2.5 GB of VRAM allocated and 1.6 process. This is good performance from this. Dude, so many explosions. Very agitated game. Seriously, there's a lot of people here. Not gonna lie, this is exactly what I want from this computer, you know. A lot of performance. A lot of performance from this, and it's holding pretty well. Come on, come on. More? I'll give you more! Second kill! Big performance from this video card. 2 kills, a tank kill. Oh, a base... Nonima! I have a problem. This was actually 1440p. I just realized that I wanted to change to 1440p, but the overlay stayed on the same position. I like this, seriously. I like this video card what's offering here, seriously. Alright, so if this is 1440p, I think you're gonna get on a low resolution, higher positions. So this is not bad. I put this on the resolution and nothing changed in the overlay. That means it was stuck on 1440p from last time on the resolution. This is a very impressive performance from this, you know, 60-70 FPS on average with this resolution. Oh, I'll take it. Let's jump into Battlefield 1 and see how it's running with 1440p. I got here low details with 1440p. I want to see if I can push this video card to run with a couple of more FPS. Not a bad performance, and I think that if I want more from this, if I want to stress more this video card, there is a chance, but I have to put more details. This is good. This is a good performance from this. Look at that. There is a possibility that I can go on medium details with this, you know, there is a small chance that I can keep 60 FPS, but I just wanted on, based on what I've seen in Battlefield 3 with 1440p with maximum details, I see that in 60-70 FPS, and if I come here, I have to be with low details in order to keep the performance, you know, and this is not bad, seriously, this is a very good performance from this. There's so many people online, alright, not complaining, it's just, what, you had enough with the new one. Just questioning, you know. 3 GB of VRAM allocated and 1.7 processed here with 250 watts. This video card in this computer is delivering 100 FPS. I mean, average is good. Minimal, this is the one that I'm interested. It's got 80 FPS on minimal and 77 on 1%. Well, I can ask more, you know. If I go on medium details, I'm gonna get lower FPS. This is not okay. Any similar performance from this video card in this computer like this, I'll take it. If this is how the video card is performing on 1440p with low to medium details, not bad. This is going to be very interesting to see how it's performing on low details with 1080p. Let's see the settings. I got 1080p because that's the desktop resolution I put it on. I got FSR with frame generation, and I think if I remember correctly, it was 50% render scale in order to get 60 FPS. So there is a chance you can play with a video card like this, but the video card itself, the value and the added game value, you know, it's gonna be double in the value. You know, it's not worth it. Putting the game value in the video card's value is gonna double you the performance, and I think you'll end up with a better video card. But regardless, this is my opinion. You can actually play the game if you want with a 1650, but I just wanted to show you how it's performing, you know. So this is actually a decent performance. So let's see what we got here. 3.8 GB of VRAM allocated. So this is why I entered the game, because I wanted to show you that the video card is being utilized. It's allocating the VRAM at maximum. 2.9 is processed, and and is doing a fantastic job. On the thermal side, I got like 66, 65 degrees with 100% fan power. In this case, I actually fan power is 75. 80% fan power. This is good, you know, and 100% load on the video card score. If I'm interested on playing Starfield, apparently it needs to be like this, you know. This is how it needs to be. If I go on 720p on the desktop resolution, then I can put 100% render scale, you know. I can keep this frame generation and I can get more FPS. So in a situation like this, I would prefer to go on 720p or 900p because this 50% render scale, it feels the same, you know, like 720p, only stretch to 1080p. Not a big achievement here, you know. So yeah, I'll take it regardless of the performance, you know, on minimal. Let me do one more time reset. I want to see how it's performing seriously overall. This is an opportunity for me to play with an old video card like this. I mean, it's not some old video card, it's just an old it's not an old video card, it's just small and powerless. Doesn't consume external voltage, doesn't have a big core, VRM is small. Everything is small about this video card, seriously. But it does, you know, it's being utilized. 3.5 allocation now. Managed to drop it from 3.8. Let's jump in GTA and see how it's running with 1440p actually, with normal details. I mean minimal details, because I don't have any ray tracing. I got 3.3 gig of VRAM allocation here with 2.5 process. It's doing a fantastic job, this small video card, and it's holding pretty well with enhanced edition GTA 5. I'll take this as a big W because the GPU is doing exactly what I need. Nice performance in this case, seriously. All right, let's see. Spinning the wheel in the casino. Give me the car, give me the car, give me the car. This is the moment he's giving me the car. Look at that. He managed to give me the... Oh my... Oh. In the casino, it's got a different type of performance. Got 3.3 gig of VRAM allocated in 2.5. It's holding okay theoretically. 85% fan power in order to keep the video card on 67 degrees. This is good. Voltage on the video card is 0.9. Very interesting. 66 watts consumption. But the minimal is the most important thing. That is 50 FPS. 50 FPS on minimals in GTA 5 Enhanced online. Just for the giggles, I entered Grand Theft Starter to see how it's performing with 1440p with maximum details. I want to see if I can load up the VRAM. I want to see if I can load up the video card. Like 60%. It makes no sense. It's seriously this game how it's performing with this. So I will take this as a good sign that is not stuttering super hard. Look at this. I'm going very slow here. I'm going slow, moving the mouse very slow, no stutter, under 20 ms. This is good. 230 watts. This is the type of performance that I want from this computer. If I want to play the game, I have to walk very slow, you know. On this resolution with this quality, you can actually see I'm playing the game with 50-60 FPS. I got 60 watts consumption, 1 volt on the core, apparently it's good, 1.7 gig of VRAM allocated and 97% load on the core. Temperature is good, the system doesn't have any problems, 9.3 gig of system RAM with 44 degrees on the CPU side. This is good, you know, if you wanna play this game as a walking simulator, you know, but if you take a car and start driving, you wanna see that the performance, it's not here. This is what I need from this video card, 60 FPS, but apparently in some situation is not okay. Clearly there's a potential for this video card, but you have to select the right settings in some cases. Look, with maximum details, quality, 1440p, and I still have playable FPS. In a way, it works really nice. I can't say that is a bad experience, you know, with 60 FPS here. Almost 60 FPS, and I'm holding it. The system is not stressed, the GPU is doing the job, so all in all I can say it's quite good. The VRAM doesn't have a lot of utilization, but the core is maxed out, you know. With 85% fan power, you can see that it's holding the temperature really great. Now this is going to be a treat to see how it's running this video card with the Cyberpunk, you know. I got 1080p with ultra details, no upscaling. I mean upscaling, I think it's got Fidelity FX there. I think that's the only thing that is put on. But but you can see that the VRAM is allocated at maximum. 4 gig of VRAM, maximum 3.3 process. It's doing okay, you know. You can actually see there is a chance for this video card to actually push some FPS. So only one thing is missing: frame generation. Now 30 FPS, if I put frame generation, it's gonna show me that I got more FPS, but if it's gonna feel the same, you know, like 30 ms. Let's see. I wanna see how it's performing like this, then I'm gonna swap it to that frame generation. I got maximum allocation, 85% fan power here with 67 degrees on the GPU. Not a bad performance from the video card, seriously. On the system side, I got 48% load on CPU. Wow, even the CPU is doing the job. 14.2 gig of system RAM, 55 degrees, 50 degrees in some cases. You can, it's actually working even with the CPU. I like it. I like the performance this video card is offering, and with this computer. I mean, the computer itself is helping the video card, so you can say nothing bad about it. All right, now with frame generation, you can actually see I got 70 FPS. Maximum VRAM allocation. It feels very blurry, you know, when you're moving the mouse. Surprisingly, I got lower MS. And actually, it's working in this case with this video card. So apparently, if I'm halfway through the performance with the quality, you can actually see I got a standing chance with this. So can I play Cyberpunk with the 1650 on Ultra with 1080p? Apparently, yes. If you put frame generation, you're gonna have a standing chance. 67-68 degrees is getting hot on the video card with 85% fan power in order to keep this video card cool theoretically. Maximum load on the core, maximum VRAM, 3.5 nearly on allocation. Now apparently the voltage managed to drop on 0.9. Before it was 1.03 or something, and it was different on the performance. Look at that, it's going back on 1. All in all, like I said, the video card has a standing chance. I think that if you fiddle with the quality and with the fidelity FX, you have 60 FPS without any discussion. Can I go on 1440p? Yeah, but it's gonna be very hard on the video card, and there is no point on going there. I think 1080p is recommended here in order to get constant FPS. This is the most important thing on this occasion, you know, to have the right performance and custom settings in such a way that you can enjoy it, you know. If you don't like this frame generation, you can turn it off, put lower quality, and you get the same performance. Let's jump into Fortnite and see how it's holding on 1440p with maximum details on performance mode. But I got very interesting quality and performance. I appreciate this video card. I really love how this video card is holding in this situation and is doing a fantastic job. There is no denying this is a good quality entertainment here. Seriously, I love the performance. I love everything about this, and this is how it needs to be in a game like this, you know, with a video card like this. Not your average Joe video card, seriously, because it's doing the job. I think that if you're on a budget and you're interested on a 4 gig of VRAM video card, this is an option. This is a real decent option. Now, if you get the same model like I did, you're gonna have opportunities like small form factors and small cases. Overall performance is great, so I'm playing a little more now and holding pretty well with performance mode. There is no problem on playing the game and adjusting it in such a way that you can get the right FPS. If I'm interested on going with more details, I can swap it to DirectX 11 and I'll get different type of lights and effects, but here it's not that bad, you know. I really appreciate this performance it's given here. Fortnite on 1440p with performance mode, with the highest quality on performance mode, you get nice FPS on average, 150, you know, 88 on minimal and 43 on 1%. Overall performance is good. The performance in some cases is not that great when it comes to this resolution, but the quality is spot on. I think that the only thing that matters in this case is that you have a great experience in the game, and if you can manage to achieve that, that's the only thing that matters. To be fair, I just jumped into Counter-Strike with this video card on 1440p with low details to see if I can put this video card on the playable side, you know, get the resolution, get the performance at the same time. I mean, 1440p, it's a good resolution, but I have to put it on low quality in order to get the right performance, you know. So in this situation, I can say it's actually possible to play the game. There is no problem on getting hundreds of FPS in this case if you are interested on getting a high-end monitor, you know, like a high refresh monitor with this video card. It makes no sense, but maybe you manage to find it somewhere very cheap and you have to benefit from this, you know. So the video card itself can do the job on delivering hundreds of FPS FPS in order to get high refresh rate, you know, but you have to put it on low details with Fidelity FX. On 1440p, there is an option, you know. In this case, I'm utilizing 1.9 gig of VRAM. It's allocating 3.8, so on allocation, the video card is being utilized. Maximum load on the core, 90% fan power in order to keep the 68 degrees constant, and maximum load on the core. This is the right attitude this video card needs to be put on, you know. On the system side, I got like 20-25% load on the CPU with under 50 degrees temperature with 12 gig of system RAM. The system doesn't have any problems in this case, so there is no problem. On the average FPS, you get over 100 FPS, 145 in this case, 119 on minimal and 97 on 1%. Very good performance from this, and I really like it, seriously. This 1615 Counter-Strike apparently can know how to push the FPS, and this is the only thing that matters. So overall performance, this is great. This is going to be a very interesting test. Let me show you why. I got 1440p in War Thunder with maximum details. I got 3.5 gig of VRAM allocated and 2.9 process. 75% fan power in order to keep this okay, and it's holding pretty well. 60 FPS is good. 1% is not okay. That means there is going to be a little trouble here and there when I'm going to shoot. Explosion, aircraft, I want to see how it's performing in the air, but yeah, definitely in the right direction with this. So I will definitely like to see more performance from this video card. If I'm interested on playing the game with this performance, I can keep it here. To be fair, this is not the right quality I will put. In my opinion, it will be with 1080p and maybe medium details in order to get hundreds of FPS. Nice average on this occasion, 69 FPS on average. Nice. I got 3.5 gig of VRAM allocated and 2.9 in this situation. So with maximum load on the cores, I got 60 degrees on this occasion with 90% fan power. So the average performance is good. 66 watts consumption, 65, 10.6 gig of system RAM utilized, and 10% load on the CPU. Not a bad performance from this computer. I think this is a very ideal situation for this, but I will very consider if I want to play like this with 1440p and maximum details. And let's see how we get in the air. This is good performance from this, 3.6 gig of VRAM allocated. The performance is not bad. This is the only thing that matters in this situation, to have a good average in this case. You know, 99% load on the video card's core. This is good, 68 degrees, averaging really nice even in the air. I got actually more FPS in the air, and this is actually good. 30 FPS. Let's do a reset and see what minimals and 1%. 21 on 1%. That's not okay, you know, but it does the job. It does exactly what I want. Why? Managed to destroy him and still got the FPS. So average 83 FPS on average in the air. Two things I like about this video card. One is a low profile video card that you can put in every computer. So this allows you to recover, transform, restore, whatever you want. Seriously, this is a very versatile video card with large opportunities. Considering the size of this video card, this is the maximum options that you can have from a video card. Seriously, it fits everywhere. Second thing that I like about this, the temperature was still good. Even though the video card is small, and considering what specs it's got, the temperature was still on point. It got temperature under 70 degrees. Now this is the most important thing, because if you can get this video card in a computer that you want, you know, you want to recover a computer, you want to restore it, and if it doesn't have the temperature, it's useless. It's useless that the video card is small form factor if it doesn't have good temperature. But I'm very surprised how nice it's working. Seriously, MSI managed to do this small video card and it managed to outperform themselves on the temperature side. And I like this. So when I had the opportunity, okay, I need the 1650. I need a very good low profile video card. And at the moment, this was the best. You know, now I keep looking on RTX video card, you know, like a 3050 or a 640 RX, you know, because those are the ones that are better than this. I think they are better than this, and I'm interested to see if it's possible to get one. But at this stage, this is a very good video card, and I love it. Seriously, if you can find one cheap, it's worth it, because now they are getting cheaper, and this 4 gig of VRAM alternative, it's got 4 gig of VRAM, 128-bit bits bus width is not bad. So yeah, I'll take it. You know, DirectX 12, it's helping this video card, and it's one good plus on this idea. I love it. There is no problem on using it as a daily driver. Seriously, I got so many things I can play on this. Even I'm actually surprised how I managed to work in Starfield. Seriously. Okay, that's it. It's like, it's A plus for me, and there is no discussion when it comes to this video card. I like it. If you have any recommendation for this video card, if you have any suggestion for this GPU or for the system, leave a comment, smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.